I give all my love to Oakland. If I'm gonna claim somewhere, I'm gonna claim Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s, they came up with the Panthers and was strong through Oakland and made noise. What's going to make noise today?
Oakland got it.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Good evening. All right. Hey, folks. How you doing? Hope your Tuesday is going well. Hello, Pete. OMG, it's Pete. It's Pete. OMG. Hi, Pete. And hello, Lord Vitos. Good to see y'all. So tonight we are going to do a little Mediterranean food tonight. And this is by request. Hubby asked me to make some tandoori style chicken. The Fluffy Bakery! Hello! It has been a while. How are you doing? I am so glad you're here. Girl, how you been? How you doing? How's the bakery? Hope all is well. All right, so I am washing off a pan because there will be baking. Oh yes, there will be baking. But it will be baking of chicken. And I do not want my chicken. I want my chicken baking on a rack. So we've got this. I'm gonna take a towel, dry it off. It's totally okay. It's not like you don't have a life outside of Twitch or anything, you know? I get you. Totally get you. All right, let's slap a rack on here. All right, so you see, the chicken will not take long. In fact, the chicken will probably take about 15 to 20 minutes. Maybe even 30. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Get back to the instructions. 10 minutes on one side, 10 minutes on the other. Oh, okay. So, you're not supposed to watch Twitch all day? Hello, Sleek Burb. Welcome in. Hello. Nice to see you. So, okay, now that we have our rack ready, we are just going to let that sit for a minute. And we are going to prep our dish that is going to take the longest, which is going to be rice pilaf. Now, I could do this in the Instant Pot, but I'm not quite sure. Hold on. If there's a way to do this in the Instant Pot. Actually, no. I'm going to do this the long way. Mainly because it will allow me to spend more time with y'all. Yay. Nerdy me. It is but one of two, my friend. After this turns itself off, hit exclamation point knife, I think, or exclamation point rack, and I'll give you the tour. Look at you go, Lord Velos. Go, go, go. The tongs seem to have vanished, and I don't know where they went. This is going to make moving my chicken around a lot more difficult. Okay. My tongs went stealth. That's what happened.
2 hours later.
I know, right? Okay, so maybe it wasn't that command. Thank you, Pete. By the way, this is how we short people get stuff out of tall places when we don't want to climb on things. putting it back is going to be the adventure. Hi, Pete. You know what? For you tonight, I will make a drink. So, Pete, what do you want me to drink? The long reach extension. Exactly. You are not wrong. Okay, so rice. Somebody hit exclamation point rack. Coke and JD. Let's see. I have Coke. I might have some velos. El velos. El velo. El velo. Rum and Coke. Okay, that I can do. Okay. El velo. El velo. All right. I'm supposed to be learning Spanish, so you're helping me out. I got it. All right, let's get this drink situation situated before we go any further. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I said that before I realized that JD drank all the rum. The Matrix. Wait, is it working? Is it working? No. Why is it not working? Hello, 9 of 12. Don't worry, Pete. I got you. Still not working. Okay. Hold, please. Why is the rum always gone? Why? Let me see. I should have that as a command on here. Or maybe I don't. That's trash. Okay. I will fix that later. But in the meantime, hang on. Let me make sure SnapCam is on. Now it's on. Okay. And we will do a matrix for you. As soon as I figure out where the heck I put it. Here we go. Oop. Wrong window. Ooh. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much bakery. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. There you go. Ooh, uh-oh. The abominations. I'm a little disturbed. Oh no! I froze on your end. That sucks. Okay, so we're having some gin today. Sevilla Orange, the special one. JD actually originally got it for me. I think I've had 2 shots of this so far. Huzzah for gin. Thanks, Pete. You're so considerate. All right. And this would have been my homemade dill vermouth. Oh, shoot. I don't have tonic. Actually, hold on. I have flavored water. And this is cherry flavor. This is going to take the place of my tonic. I'm going to put this back. Add a few ice cubes. Cheers, my friend. Okay, I'll see you shortly, Pete. Thank you. All right, let me fill this tray. A melon carving book, and it has a donkey head. You can carve a melon to the shape of a donkey head. Why? Why would you do that? Cheers, y'all. All right, let's do this pilaf thing. I also have leftover chicken broth, so I'm gonna go ahead and nuke this for about 5 minutes, see what I get. All right, best way to deal with it. All right. I'm gonna be making quite a bit of rice. All right. You're blaming the cocaine. I think that is a safe bet. Maybe some quaaludes too. That's enough. Because this rice is also going to get filled with a bunch of other stuff. So the rice is going to wait. I'm going to prep everything else first. Tricky! How you doing?
Tricky. Yeah.
Try not to trip over the chair.
Hey, huh? Hey, what's cracking? What's cracking? Hey, what's cracking? What's cracking? Hey, what's cracking? What's cracking? Hey, what's cracking? Nah, what's cracking? What's cracking?
How are you doing, Tricky? You have been missed, my friend. I hope all is well. Okay, so we are going to dice up some garlic, cut up the rest of an onion. This is one of those like recipes where the goal is to clean out your fridge. Okay, so what was supposed to happen? Supposed to have some garlic in the paper that was supposed to get cut up, but that's okay. You've been working for Discover. Good, very good. Nice. I like it. Think about where you want to move to. Ooh. What's on the menu, so to speak? Like, do you have any ideas so far? Ew. Okay, I thought we had, there it is. Half an onion. 25 states. You've got so many options. I'm loving this for you. Oh, like, Idaho or something? I could see it. You wanted Oklahoma? Why is that? This knife is still dull, but I'll make it work. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you lived in Oklahoma for a little while. That's awesome. Finally got out of that city life. Yep, country life, rural life is not for everyone. I am so glad it was working for you. That's awesome. I think I could probably survive as a country girl since I was raised by country people, but I do kind of like the city too. Farm girls are right. You're terrible. I knew that song was going to come up sooner or later. Terrible. And Tricky, thank you for the bits. And Bakery, that is solely because they haven't found you yet. That's pretty much it. You're a wonderful person. You're an amazing cook, Abdi. So yeah, we just haven't found you. Stop. Terrible. Okay. I have garlic, onion. Doing. It needs a little more help, but that's okay. I think I'm going to leave my snap cam points at 1 point, or snap cam filters at 1 point. You guys are much more likely to use them if I do it that way. We love you, Bakery. You know this. So how was everybody's Halloween? Mine was pretty low key. I didn't go to any parties or anything until the next day. And had a great time. Brought the little ghosties. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see pictures. We didn't really get too many trick-or-treaters, which was fine. All right. Do it for the onion. All right. Have peas, I decided not to do carrots because I didn't feel like being bothered. Or corn. Yeah, peas. I think I'm gonna throw this in too. Let's see. Maybe I won't. But I'll save it as a side. Okay. Anything else? Meh. We're gonna have rice and peas for the pilaf. That's okay. All right, let's get rid of this. Now, we're fat. We're using chicken broth, so I think I will use some butter in this pan. I'm gonna end up using like the rest of this. Welcome back, Tricky. So I'm gonna give this rice a bit of a rinse. Nothing major. All right, I think that should do it for the rice. There we go. All right, so that's taken care of. You know, with a lot of short grain preparations, you don't need to wash it, in my opinion. I mean, I think about stuff like sushi, certain Indian dishes, there's like no need. I totally understand that. You are not alone. Cheers, my friend. I have been trying to cut back on my drinking lately, mainly because at the moment, still healing from surgery. So don't want to like be taking stuff I shouldn't, alcohol in my system. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. All right.
Once again, congratulations. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, so we've got our butter, which is fully melted. I'm going to go ahead and add my onions and garlic to this. They're good? Good. That's good to hear. Let me check our regular drawer for veggies. See if there's anything else I can add in here. A lonely little leak here. I think my little homie here needs to go in. All right. Now, I'm going to just chop this up for the next wave of vegetables that we will be dealing with shortly. Okay. Yes. There is a book, the Tightwad Gazette, came out in the 90s. The author's goal was to show people how to save money and, reach their goals without having to spend a ton of cash. And some of the stuff has aged pretty well. Like, folks still do things like, wash their Ziploc bags. I don't do that, but, some people do. Some of it has not aged quite so well. Dumpster diving is not the thing it used to be. But yeah, in the book, she has a recipe. Yeah, can't go that far. I feel you. In the book, she has recipes for what she calls universal recipes. So, universal muffins, universal pilaf, which I'm making tonight. Universal, what's the other one? There's like 3 or 4 of them. But yeah, where I got the idea from. So. Exactly. See, for me, I use a ton of foil. But there are people who wash and reuse their foil. I can't do that. Hello, DeMeister. How are you? It's wild to think it's November. Oh, wow. Well, rip your dad. weather's been nice in Texas so far. Good to hear. Let's hope it stays that way. I'm going to let this sort of stay in the pan a little bit. These do need to brown some before I do anything else. All right, I'm going to try and put the rice back. Try and put the rice back. Good job, me. And eventually, I will have to refill that thing. I just don't want to do it right now. That's great. Y'all, today, speaking of Facebook memories, today makes 2 years that I will have been ordained. Me together. For some reason, water keeps leaking on my counter, and it's so irritating. Because if I'm not paying attention, I will brush up against it, and all my clothes will be soaked. And thank you, Dermeister. I appreciate it. Thank you, 9. Why am I punching the water? What? Can't I just drink it? What did the water do to me? Normally, I would add like a little bit of salt to this. I kind of don't wanna, because the chicken broth is gonna be salty. I am petting the water with my, why am I petting the water? I don't understand. I'm so confused. Why? Anyway. Did I miss anything? I think I got everything. If it's not a low sodium stock, is generally enough. Yep. And this is homemade broth, so. I was supposed to be letting this brown, but by the same token, I also don't want it burning. All right, I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna use a very small amount of salt. That's enough. At some point this week, I am going to attempt to make some low-carb biscuits. We'll see. You know, I learned out of desperation, 9. I grew up with gas stoves. And I always wanted a gas stove when I moved, but then I watched a video on how gas stoves work and what they can put into the air, and that kind of killed my enthusiasm for it. So I'm like, all right, I'm either going to learn on induction or electric. You do get used to it, though. It does happen. I don't know if I'm feeling this disco right now. Go with some house music. Stream with portable burner thing. Oh, I got you. Yep. Trivet's on hand. You are not wrong. Absolutely not wrong. Okay, leave it alone. Gonna give it a few minutes. Oof. Put the camera on me. And we're good here. So how are y'all doing? Today is November 4th. For those of you who had things to vote on, I do hope you voted. I have to preach next Sunday and I have not even begun. So, gonna have to do that tomorrow. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Let me guess. It is taking forever and a day to get the stickers off. Am I right? Did it just nearly destroy the poor books? Inexcusable. Oh no, even worse. Ew. Okay, yeah, that's kind of trash. Some of them are vintage. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna make you guys laugh. Gen Zers may not see the problem with this. Millennials and Gen Xers might. So, watching a YouTube short, and the guy is talking about how, he bought an old Victorian, and he is, restoring it and taking down some of the stuff that was put up like in the 80s and the 90s and blah, 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 blah. Wow. Yes, they do make removable stickers for that. That's a shame. So he takes down some wall covering at one point, and he discovers newspapers from the 2020s. Vintage newspapers from the 2020s. That's right. Anything from the 2020s is now considered vintage. And a lot of folks in the comments are like, yeah, we heard vintage. Is like, oh, what did he find from the 1800s or the 1920s? And then he said 2020, and they were like, excuse me? Yeah, that kind of stung. Oh boy. I can't be mad. Okay, I think these have browned quite enough. An antique male scale? Uh-oh. I almost don't want to know what it actually is or how old it is. Okay, so now we're putting in the rice. She said it was only from the 80s, so he can have it. Whatever. That's funny. Yes, that's true. If you can remember, it's probably not that old to you. All right, let's add this liquid, y'all. Okay, I am gonna do the thing I'm not supposed to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's start off with this. You have steered some people as far as what? My way? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So there's, of course, some fond on the bottom. I'm trying to very carefully scrape it up without making a huge mess here. I think it's working. Oh, cool. Oxmoor House. Is that the name of the estate? Oh, wrong window. And there they are. Uh-oh, it's Neil's Meals. Raiders, 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 Raiders. Lala, thank you for that follow. Hi, I'm Jane. This is my kitchen. Good Lord, thank you, Ocean. And thank you, Cutie. I do soul food from around the world. Did my camera fail me? My camera just failed me. I do soul food from around the world. There I am. And yeah, tonight we're going Mediterranean. We are making some rice pilaf, universal rice pilaf. And we're going to be making some tandoori chicken in a minute. Hello, Neil. Nice to meet you. Welcome to our little club, the exclusive club of food and drink. But we don't judge this in here. Just so you know. Glad you're here. Welcome in, my friend. You're already here, though. Hey, nothing wrong with that. We only judge if you don't share. That's fair. That is totally fair. I am into that. Oh. Uncle Flint, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. I have just put my lid on my rice pilaf. It's going to start boiling in a minute. And after it does that, I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer for about 40 minutes. Oh, you tried to... Ooh. Well, I'm going to guess that you ended up with a cookie bark instead of cookies. Am I right? I get the feeling that that might maybe have been what happened there. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Yes, cookie bark. Because we totally meant to do that on purpose. Very thin and lacy. Hey, there are cookies like that. Oh, they stuck badly. Okay, well, that's a problem. You know what, Nine? I'd say leave them in. Why not? It's not weird. Would be great on ice cream. I could see it. Or maybe as the bottom of an ice cream bowl or something. Uncle Flint, thank you for the compliment, by the way. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. So the rice is ready. Let's get our chicken ready. I have 2 bags of chicken, y'all. I'm going to be here for a while. That's true. Julia Child did cover a multitude of sins with whipped cream. She also gave me my favorite quote that actually comes from, I just forgot her last name. She used to host the show Sarah's Secrets on Food Network. Never apologize, never explain. All right. All right, see you around, Aspinator. Right? Sarah Moulton, yes. That is who I was thinking of. Uh-oh. What did she do, Nine? I need to know. I'm wondering if it had something to do with washing her chicken. Ooh. 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 I'm wincing from here. Ooh. So here's a fun fact, y'all. Julia Child and I once worked for the same government entity. This piece of chicken, OSS, before it became OSS, it was USIS, USCIS. And that was the same entity I worked for. We both worked for the feds once. Okay. So this is at a boil. We're going to turn this down and let it simmer. I am going to wrap these 2 pieces of chicken breast in foil and shove them in the oven and just let them cook. Oh, you thought of Julia when you saw the Batman episode with the bat shark repellent? Oh. Ugh. I'm just trying to rearrange my chicken, the chicken breast anyway. Here we go. Okay. So this chicken breast is actually cooked. So my goal is to keep it moist by wrapping it in this foil. Oh shoot, I should have set a timer. Okay. Let's set a timer. 15 minutes. It's a Barbara. Thank you for the follow. Yes, Rockstar Jovi, moist. The M word has no power here. I do not fear the M word. Good to meet you, Barbara. Welcome in. Okay, so Neil, thank you for that follow. And I have no problem whatsoever with returning the favor. All right, our meat is in. So let's see. Alexa, oh shoot, I can't do that. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Whoops. Okay, Google. Cancel timer. We are going to set a timer for 10 minutes, which is going to remind me to flip the meat and baste the meat. You know what? It might be, Neil. I don't remember that being a feature of it because it has been so long. I have had these since forever. But yeah. Oh, you used to have a set? What happened to yours? I'm curious. And you just reminded me there's something else I was supposed to do. I nearly burned my arm, and that would have sucked. All right. I was supposed to slice gashes into the meat before putting it in the oven. And I forgot. So we're just going to fix that. It does not help that this knife is not very sharp. I think I made a dent. All right. We're going with the big guns, man. There we go. Oh, the bottoms take on water, so it would render. Oh, okay. Hello, Purra. Welcome in. There. Okay. I did not mean to massacre the meat, but sometimes. Okay. Take two. I need to get my knives professionally sharpened. That's my problem. And I need to call the guy who can do that. I've just been lazy. My knives have not really been professionally sharpened since the pandemic. So it's been a while. Thank you for the hug. Well, Purra makes it a point to tell anybody who will listen that they do not stream because they don't get a lot of viewers. So I made a shout out telling everybody that Purra doesn't stream. Just saying, if you're looking for Purra for a stream, they don't stream. And, you know, they only go live once a year. So, you know, they might as well not stream. So, yeah, I don't stream. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, let's see, I'm going to put some of this marinade. Okay, Purra, that's fair. You just started a week and a half ago? Awesome. You know, all I can tell you, my best advice is pace yourself. So yeah, don't kill yourself trying to stream. Consistency is key, but don't kill yourself. Lurk on, my dear, lurk on. Okay, let me see if I can find my pastry brush. There it is. It blew up so fast. Saturday is dinner and Tuesday is baked good. Nice. Any ideas what you're making for Saturday? Oh, y'all, I messed up. Hold on. This was supposed to have the other vegetables added to it before I turned it down, which is fine. Other vegetables on deck. We're going to turn this back up. No freaking way did this. Y'all, I am going to mix in these peas. Guys, the rice is done. I swear I just put this in here. What the heck? Tomato meat sauce or stuffed peppers? That's a hard one. I'm adding this extra liquid at the risk of making things mushy, but the peas kind of need it. If this is already done, this is the world's fastest pilaf ever in the history of ever. I'm turning this to low. Let me see. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to nuke this marinade because it soaked. It had raw chicken. What makes it universal? That's an excellent question. Here's why it's universal. Because it is, as the great Alton Brown once called recipes like this, refrigerator Velcro. The basics, you need a grain, a fat, a base vegetable, liquid of some kind, maybe meat or protein if you want, an additional vegetable, and some seasoning. That's it. You can mix and match whatever in those categories as long as you hit all the categories. Mix and match and make it taste however you want. Guys, why did I forget to season this? But it may not matter. Because the rice is already seasoned. Yes, I think we both did watch too much New Food Network back when it was good. And this is not the only recipe of its kind. I was telling chat earlier, there are universal muffins. There's a couple of them actually. After I finish carefully folding that over, let me see, where is my copy of the Tightwad Guides? We have more cookbooks in here that I never even touched, which is kind of embarrassing. Of course, now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. But anyway, there are at least 4 different universal recipes that you can choose from. This just happens to be, Solipsist, hello. Happened to be the one that I stumbled upon. All right. Glenn and Friends. Interesting. It's not a recipe, but a method. I like that. That's a really good way to think about it. Okay, so we have our marinade, which is just what I used on this chicken. And I am just gonna baste it The base of the marinade is yogurt. So, of course, it's separated the second I took it out of the microwave, but that's okay. There we go. Now, oh, was I supposed to flip it? Supposed to flip it. Man, I'm gonna eventually remember to read the directions. I'm a little slow today. All right, so. Tongs. So that's 10 minutes on one side. Right. All right. Just 6 more minutes. And I think I'm going to do another 5 minutes on each side because my goal is to make sure that chicken is up to 10. So after this last 10 minutes is done, I'm going to give it like an extra 3 minutes or whatever once the timer goes off. Then I'm going to baste the side that's up, flip it over again, and then another 5 minutes on the other side. And that's what I'm going to put this chicken in. So it can stay in for like an extra 10 minutes and it can heat and all that fun stuff. Actually, I just throw you in right now. You're just going to heat. Yeah, I think that rice is done. That was a very fast rice pilaf. Maybe I just had less rice than I anticipated. So of course it didn't take very long. And I might save this spatula. Scrape a little bit off the bottom. So, how's it? Oh, Navi, I almost missed you. Hi, I am so sorry. I did not say hello to you. Hope you're still here. Oh, sucker for the holiday baking shows. I have yet to watch those. And I admit, partially it's because I've never been interested in competition shows. Just not a fan. But I totally respect anybody who is. Let's see if my closed captioning is going to cooperate with today. Okay, not really. Razor! How are you? You're not wrong. Okay, that is a fair point. They are good for getting ideas for your own creativity. Absolutely correct. Very good point. Okay, 2 minutes on the other side. You know what? I think I'm also going to prep my thermometer because it detests the thought of raw chicken. You haven't done a live, people, not for lack of motivation. Good on you. I am impressed with your self-control, sir. Well done. Okay, chicken is $175, but we're going to pull it at $170. Okay, you're not in the office. That does help. That does help considerably. There are all these movies that I say I want to watch, y'all. I have not done it. How many people might be interested in watching movies in Discord with me? I don't know. I'm debating. There's a lot of holiday oriented movies I want to see. I don't want to just Mauro, you're in. You are so in. Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet? Okay. So I'm keeping this one warm. Our peas are looking good. Turn that down a little bit more. You haven't seen it. It's something you don't. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for that, Barbara. I appreciate that. Okay. You know what? I will arrange for viewing. I have the ability to stream it on Discord. So if you are not part of my Discord, join my Discord and I will put something in Ecclesia in that particular area about when I'm gonna play it. And we'll all get together. Maybe I'll even do a short little stream where I'll pop some popcorn or something, make some snacks, and we can get together and watch some K-pop Demon. How does that sound? Are y'all down? Ah, 9's in. I didn't know today was your birthday. Okay, happy birthday. I hope it's been a wonderful birthday for you. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you now? Your husband just told him you have to do a donaire show? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I'm putting the last of my marinade on here. That's wild, dude. All right, so now I am going to stick this probe into this chicken leg. Okay. The goal is to get it up to 170. That is my goal. I'm putting these back in the oven, and they're not coming out until that thing goes off at 170. I think, since this is already cooked, thank you, Razor. Okay, so while ads are going, I'm going to clean up a little. Okay. Let me clean up a little here. Okay, let me wash some knives here because I'm going to need these again in a minute. Okay, are we back from ads? Good. Okay, so let's play again. First things first. I'm going to taste test the tequila. It didn't get mushy. I'm pleased with myself. It's a little bland. Let me see what I need to add to this. Oh, shoot. Okay. The peas are good, by the way. I did not mean to go for the picture. Okay. Salt, pepper, chervil, parsley. Okay, whatever. Whatever. All right. Seasonings. This is the hardest part, y'all. Let's see. I think it's going to need more salt. Welcome home, honey. Go ahead and toss it. Okay. Kitty in the house, y'all. And back from practice. He's a little sore. And that's putting it politely.
What's up?
Hey, little mama. Welcome in.
Oh, hold on, but
That's okay. You were close enough to me, so.
okay, yeah. So like, my jujitsu coach is cool. Capoeira is still kicking my behind. Like, get more flexible. I'm gonna go get cleaned off, y'all. I'm sweaty and gross. So
Handle your business.
yeah.
Meanwhile, I am going to go through our herbs here. Add a little bit of oregano and maybe some rosemary. And how are you doing, little mama? Welcome in. Good to see you, as always. So y'all, the good thing about keeping your herbs in the freezer is that you never run out. And they keep for a very long time, and they stay very pungent. The bad thing is that occasionally you end up with a bunch of little Ziploc bags all over the place, and you have no idea where they came from. I see little mama was paying attention. Wow. I've never heard of that before. That's very interesting now. Okay. Let me stop messing with this before I completely destroy its integrity. That's better. You're playing Skyrim? Awesome. Let me see. Is there any that I can... I was gonna play a game. I swear. Gonna play a game. This is hard because I want this to be flavorful, but I want the rice to still look like rice. So this is the last bit of flavoring I'm going to add. If it's bland after this, folks will just have to deal. There. That's what it needed. All right. I'm turning the heat off so it won't stick. All right. Now, a few minutes, yes, and there's more spice in general. All right. We are at 137. Hill is going to PS5 next year. Interesting. All right. Let's play a game.
I'm here to bring a message to the ladies. Have you ever had a man who wines you and dines you, treats you like you's
Let's
God-given
find
man, and then as soon as he gets it, it's the classical example of slam bam thank you,
Twitch
ma'am.
stuff.
How many of you ladies can relate? Well, this is the 80s. We don't have
Oops.
to accept that anymore. There's a million fish in the sea, all colors. Ladies are moving up in the world now. We're running for office, taking over all the men's jobs,
Now I gotta find the thing I was looking for.
educations, filling positions that you never thought a lady would be able to fill. Don't take it. I won't,
Here we go. Okay.
and nobody else should.
Scrandle. We haven't played a good round of Scrandle in a while. All right, let me go ahead and... on my other window. Gotta find it. That's a mess. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. Good night, Nine. Thanks for being here. Pat, still following me. Still following me. Okay, that's better. So, I'm guessing y'all can see this window. So, this is Scrandle. Basically, what you're going to do is you are going to take a look at pictures of scran, or food from various, what do you call it? Various venues, sporting venues from around the world. You are going to figure out which one was most highly rated between the two. And you're going to tell me which one you think it is. All right? So let's play. You've got at least another 20 degrees. All right, let's do this. All right, so we have from Budapest. Hold on. Can we? We have Syros Inier, which is toast with paprika powder, garlic, onions, and lard with a beer. $2.50. Then we have the Olympics in 2024. Cheeseburger and fries in France, and it's $15. Burger and fries. Marlboro's like, burger and fries. Okay, we're done. Everybody go home. That's beautiful. I love that, Lovama. It makes me so happy. Okay, anybody else? Votes? I do park behind. So toast or cheeseburger and fries? Anyone? Bueller? Lard with a beard and some yeah. Okay, Lil Mama's voting for the toast. Anybody else? Don't forget the onions, Marlboro. There's onions on there, and garlic. Some of these I kind of want to try just to see what the big whoop is. I know, right? Okay, Barbara says the first one too. Okay. Because people are weird, right? Just to see what it is. Exactly. All right. Let's see. It doesn't tell me. Okay, maybe it tells me at the end. It's fine. All right. Gilora Bungtomo, which is basically lumpia, versus a pork and gravy roll. What do you guys think? Wow, it got to temperature that fast? Keep thinking about it. You don't want either one? I'm dead. Okay, it's hit temp. It did exactly what it was supposed to. Okay, the second one. All right, the pork and gravy roll. I could see it. All right. Is this a mystery meat? lumpia in a ripped brown paper bag. Do you get it from somebody in an alley? That's what I want to know. Okay, y'all, I'm suspicious. This is way under temp here. We're putting this back in. Isn't it cheap? I appreciate that. I can't be mad. You're not wrong. I was like, that can't be right. Okay, so it looks like we have a tie. 1 vote for lumpia, 1 vote for pork and gravy roll. Who's gonna break it? Lumpia easy the other. Little mama. Okay, so we got 2 votes for lumpia. Let's go with lumpia. Let's see what happens. Wow. You were right. Yeah, the lumpia was higher rated. All right, chicken and chips in Seattle. And cannoli in Juventus Muca. Know what that is? Oh, in Brazil. Seattle. Oh my God. I almost want to screenshot this because of my friends in Seattle. Okay, see, lady, you would have been correct. Yes, it was higher ranked. So chicken and chips or cannoli? Barbara says cannoli. The cannoli must be on hit for that. I know, right? It's super cheese. Okay, Lil Mama's going Seattle. All right. So it looks like we've got 1 vote for each. You want those chips? I can't. They do look kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. Cannoli, okay. I think that makes 2 for cannoli, 1 for chicken and chips. I know, right? The cannoli, seriously. All right, let's see. We're gonna go with cannoli. Let's see what it says. Wow, y'all are on this. Look at that. All right. England steak and chips bowl or butter chicken loaded fries. Both in England. You want fish and chips now. So which one? Steak and chips bowl or butter chicken loaded fries? Butter chicken, okay. 1 vote for butter chicken, 1 vote for steak and chips. All right. Okay, the steak and chips bowl does look kind of fire. The butter chicken, there is no price data. Yeah, it doesn't say, which is weird. But I digress. Okay, so we got 2 steak and chips and 1 butter chicken. All right, let's go with steak and chips. Oh, the butter chicken loaded fries was higher ranked. What? Okay. The Stavely Miners Welfare Football Club. Hello, Cyclops. Welcome in. We're playing a little Scrandle. Trying to figure out which Scran would be more appealing. All right, chicken curry and chips. Or pie, peas, chips, and gravy. So cast your votes, y'all. Okay, Barbara says chicken curry and chips. Okay.
Yo, this is Scratchin' Jackson. If you can't stand the heat, get on up out the kitchen.
Hello,
You're watching
Mimi.
some cooking with the one and only Jack.
Okay, so we've got 2 votes for poutine, 1 vote for pie, peas, chips, and gravy. Okay, 3 votes for chicken curry and 4 votes for chicken curry and hi Mimi. Silly thing. Welcome home. Hey, there you go. Yes, apparently the chicken chips, curry and chips was more highly ranked. It went well. To be fair, it wasn't quite a job interview. What it was an interview with a company about the home kitchen business that I had. It was me and a bunch of other folks. We got paid for our effort. So, yeah. But that went very well. The peas need to be mushy to be proper on the pot. See, okay, apparently they screwed that up. That's a shame, y'all. Can't even get it right. Anyway. This is an unidentified... I don't even know what that is. It looks like a euro, sort of. Maybe. I did get paid. You are not wrong. Who dat? We have a returning fighter. That's true. The Zeros Quinier, that's the second one. There's no price point on either one of these. One is Italy and one is not. It's from Budapest. Second, okay, Barbara says the Zeros Quinier. And anybody else? Anybody else? Mystery meat versus like 50 calories. I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Steak and peppers in it. Okay, that might be very well what it is. It looks kind of like hamburger to me, but I could be wrong. Second one. Okay, Lil Mama's down with the second one. All right. So we got 2 votes for that. We've got 1 vote for the first one. You're gonna go mystery meat. Okay. 2 and 2. All right, who's breaking the tie? Let's see what happens. Oh, cool. Very, very soon. May very well be on Thursday. And if it's not apple cider, it may be hot sauce. If nothing else, you guys will get to watch me put the ingredients together for that. And then have it sit in a jug for like 2 weeks. I have no idea how an apple pear hot sauce is going to go. We'll see. Okay, any other votes? It's a tie, so let's break the tie. Flip a coin. It looks like people are having a problem making up their mind on this one. Not like I can't blame them. You know what, Cyclops? Maybe I didn't. Okay. So let me see. I'm going to scroll back through chat. Let me see what happened here. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't see it. Okay. Cyclops says steak and peppers. That's the first one. 1. Lil Mama says 2. Marlboro says 1. Okay, so it looks like 1. All right, we got 2 votes for 1 and 1 vote for 2. Wow, y'all are good at this. Yes, it was more highly ranked. Okay, Nashville, South Carolina. Hot dog with 2 drinks. It's $40 in pounds. 40 pounds. Eastbourne United AFC in England. The Kahuna Burger. It's 7 pounds. Which one was higher ranked? Okay, Marlboro, are you voting for the Kahuna burger? Okay, Cyclops is voting for the burger. 40, yes. And remember, this is in pounds, so it's going to be a little bit different in American dollars. 3DS. Okay, well, Mama says burger. Autocorrect does not like you today. All right. Is it for Pulp Fiction? That's a really good question, Neil. Barbara says first. All right. Okay, so we've got 2 for the burger. We've got okay, three for the burger, 1 for the hot dog. All right, let's see. Let's go with the burger. Yep, more highly ranked. Good job, y'all. Okay, this is in England. This is cheesy chips. This is chips with some cheese. That's it. That's it. Oh, you have an inspired food truck over here? That's so cool. And then we have more cheesy chips. Is that American cheese on those chips, y'all? The heck? Okay, Barbara says the first one. The second one is so, yes. Oh, okay. It's just in the slice. Oh my God. Wow. You vote 1. Okay. Wow. What the heck, y'all? Oh my goodness. Okay. So a lot of people are voting 1, which is fine. I don't know why they're selling it like this. I'm very confused. This does not look positive. This does not bode well. Wow. Okay. So in 35 seconds. Hold on. I'm waiting for the ad break to end. Like something. Good. My stuff burning? Do I need to flip stuff? Wow. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. I would have ripped up the cheese at least. Woo! Okay, we're gonna go with 1. Yes, it was way more highly rated. Or made a cheese sauce, like seriously. Okay, so we have a cup of mushy peas. And we have a salted herring sandwich. I'm a little concerned. Place your votes.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you, Lil Mama, for the resub. Isn't this game fun? You vote for none of the above. Nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother flipping it. Either it's gonna cook or it's not. These pictures are not helping. They're really not. Pea soup would be nice, but it's not even pea soup. It's a cup of mushy peas. The heck? Hello, red syrup. Thank you, little mama. Okay, so 2 votes for peas. That is a British thing. Not wrong. Not wrong. So, like, is the cup of mushy peas hot or cold? I'm going to bet it's hot. I think that's a safe bet. It is hot mushy peas. See, I've seen mushy peas served as a side. I've never seen it served in a cup. And it's added mint sauce. Throwing that out there.
Oh my God, what
think that would get triggered. Wow. Thanks, you guys, for the hype train. Woo woo. Okay, I think we've got two votes for the first one. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's go with the mushy peas. I think you're right. I think you're right. The more popular one would be the peas. The sandwich just looks funny, and it probably does have more calories. Yep, nailed it. It's the mushy peas. We'll go with the pie from earlier. Not wrong. Okay, the staining stack. Oh, this is a hometown favorite, apparently. This is from England. And then the butter chicken curry, like you do. Thank you, Niels. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for this sub. I'll have to let Pearl know that she has a sub now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The first, okay. So Barbara's going with the staining stack. Thank you so much, y'all. For the price, one is lit. Not wrong. That looks like a whole lot of freaking meat, yo. Okay, anybody else? I see most of you are not feeling two, and that's okay. First, okay, let's go with the first one. 84, yup. Most highly recommended. All right, this should be our last one. There's not enough rice on that butter chicken. This seems like a game of avoidance. Some of them, yes. Some of them you were like, what were you on when you put this on your menu for real? Okay, rotisserie chicken and chips with hot sauce even. And double damn spicy smash burger. That's deep. All right, y'all. Choose your food. Okay, Lil Mama says second. Second looks too spicy. Wow, yeah. I would be interested to find out what the heat tolerance is for British spicy as opposed to, say, American spicy. You want to try the second one? That does look kind of good, though. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go with... Okay, we have one vote for the first one. We have one vote for the second one. Actually, I think Cyclops might be... Oh, you want to do the second one? Okay. 2 for the second one. Anybody else? It just always tripped you out as a combo. I get you. All right. Let's go with the second one. What we got? Wow, nice job. And that was a close one, too. Not bad, y'all. Huh. Nice scoring. Very nice indeed. Right. You guys did it. Okay. We occasionally play this to pass some time. We do need to start a think tank. We're not wrong. All right. Looks like our food is finally done. So now, let's go ahead. I'm going to toast you first. And do some plating. I am going to move these over here. Now that the oven is officially off. I'm going to move this over here because the chicken breast is expressly for one roomie. All right, let's plate. But before I do that, so one of these is for me. I'm going to take this one because it has a hole in it. Hello, Splits. Welcome in. There we go. Yum. All right. So let's get another plate. It's a running joke. It happens all the time. Okay, and I get to. Why are your arms sore, Split? Was it practice today? If so, JD can commiserate with you. All right, so we got our chicken. Oh, bicep curls. Got it. I'm gonna get myself a small amount. A universal rice pilaf here. And that is the sum and total of our dinner. Look at that. You should go back. You absolutely should go back. Here we go. All right. Could someone take a clip of this for me, please? Thank you, y'all. I appreciate that. I have no idea how this is going to taste. So this will be interesting. And I just lost my fork. There it is. The passion will reignite. It's just going to take a second, and that's okay. I know, right? We just got to get smell-o-vision first. I'm so glad surgery is not needed for your little sister. All right, now let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to cut into this chicken. Live. And get a little bit of this rice, this pilaf, a little bit of the chicken. I really don't want to burn myself. This is really good. I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I was worried I wouldn't have enough time to marinate this, but it worked out. Oh, really good. Thank you. Thank you, Cyclops. Went to the rice. Okay. My version. Rice, onion, a leftover leek, peas, chicken broth, and a bunch of different seasonings. Oh, it's inflammation around her knee. Ow. Yes, you did. Cyclops, yes, you did. Thank you so much. That means a lot. And for those of you who are interested, this is the recipe that I followed. So this is pretty darn tasty. She was skateboarding. That sucks. All right, who's on? Let's see. Trying to see if there's anybody else cooking. Everybody is gaming tonight, y'all. Everybody's gaming. All right, help me out. Do you want to see somebody playing Vampire the Masquerade, or do you want to see someone doing RP in Grand Theft Auto? Are you going to stream soon too? Doggone it. So, let me see. I don't even know what Arc Raiders is. I don't know. Okay, so Vampire, VTM or GTA? Okay, so Barbara says GTA. Anybody else? GTA? Okay. So this is RP. We will see how this goes. I'm going to introduce y'all to a dear friend of mine who has been on Twitch for quite some time, but has dabbled off and on with other things. She actually did some lo-fi music at one point. I was kind of impressed. And I will play her stuff all day, every day. But now she's back into GTA, doing RP. Her character is Sooty Boom Boom. And we are going to raid her and see what she's up to. She lives in New Zealand. And she is one of the most adorable Hobbit-like people I have ever seen in creation. And she's a singer. Did I mention she's a singer? She's really good at singing. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, good night, Red Syrup. Have a good evening. Sleep well, my friend. Okay, we are going to raid Madame Gandalf. If we're lucky, we'll get a sighting of Gandad. Ganmom occasionally shows up. There's that. So there is my raid call. There's my other raid call, which now triggers 2 raid calls. Copy paste whichever one you want. And I actually messed that up. Okay. 3. You now have 3 raid calls to choose from. So, copy, paste. My thing's being a little slow. That one. Okay, pick whichever one you want. We are out of here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.